You will never catch a YouTuber telling you to use these lights. These lights. They'll tell you to use all sorts of professional things, which I do not have because I'm still waiting for them to come. But these have been lifesavers. First of all, they clip everywhere for this one. And this one is on some type of like professional light pole equipment that my sister has because she is a photographer. But in the meantime, I'm very happy that I do have them. Hi, my name is Tatiana Poblah, and today I'm going to tell you how to do YouTube as an artist when you do not have a lot of space, because that's my case. Before I start, I do have to tell you a couple of things because my studio is actually in my bedroom, all right? But I wanted to still keep a bedroom vibe while at the same time I wanted to keep a studio vibe. That was my major thing when I started this YouTube slash studio journey. I have one major obstacle in this room though, and it's been what makes everything the way that I set it up, and it's made every choice for me basically because this obstacle is just so dumb. Okay, so this is my crazy obstacle. There is a random cross space in a quarter of the room. And all this space here, so the door, basically has to stay free for when we either need to bring something to the cross space, take something from the cross space. I don't know. It's insane. And one of the things is that you can't put anything on top of the cross space because under it is stairs, so it's not like it's solid. Like you can't put anything heavy, and also we need to have access to it. This crawl space became our limitation, our obstacle to what we can do and how we can set up the actual room. Now, I know that a lot of people also have obstacles. I'd be very curious to know what your obstacle is because in some apartments or in some spaces that I've had, I haven't been able to screw anything onto the wall, for instance, or like let's say the lighting was really bad or there was no windows. In this case, this crawl space really gets on my last nerve. But then I decided, am I going to try to shoot videos around it or am I going to just be like, the crawl space? And I decided that I was going to still set up my studio and shoot videos around it. So when you come into the room, we actually set up the room in two areas. First, this is the bedroom area. As soon as you open the door, that's the first thing that you see. Here is just some shelving, and we're going to actually put a closet in this area for my husband. And this is really perfect for us because we're not really bedroom people, I would say. I don't know if there are. Yeah, there are people. There are people who spend a lot of time in their rooms, and we're not those types of people. Here, because we have to leave the area empty, I decided to use it as storage area for the paintings because they're not really in the way if somebody needs to go to the crawl space, and also to have lighting when I need it from this direction. I can also easily put the lighting very easily, like here on top of this area where I have the tripod. And usually that's where I shoot from when I'm shooting towards the wall. So I'll have both the lighting and the tripod with the camera set up there. When I shoot any videos, this is actually the view that the viewers see, and it's basically on the wall completely opposite from this, on the black wall where my bed stands. Or where my bed is, rather. And what's cool about this area is that, first of all, I can put a tripod easily. There's a mirror. Hello, hello. I can easily put a tripod. I could put the light behind it as well, so I get light to fill my face. And the mirror is super nice because I can actually look at myself, like touch up my face if I need to right away without feeling any type of way about it. Like, how am I looking to have to stop the videos? And it feels good because before I used to shoot and not look at myself in the mirror, but now I realize that it's really important to have one close by. So if I come here and get my chair for my desk with my soft cushion so that I'm comfortable. I just kind of set it up away from the desk. And then I have the tripod, and then I have the light, and then I have the fill light. And if I shoot during the day, then I actually can use the light as well. And then I have the light coming from my direction, and it's perfect. So the space itself is really good because with this amount of space, I'm able to do things by myself, and I'm also able to shoot comfortably without having to think like, oh, okay, I'm not walking into things. And that was very important to me. The cool thing about having a bed in the middle of your space is that whenever I need extra storage space, I just place whatever items I have on my bed, and it's like, okay, when I'm finished, I can just place them back. The downside of having a bed in the middle is that basically, like, there's days when I'm like, cozy. One of the major things that I love about my studio is the pink desk, okay? When I first saw it, I was like, wait, first of all, I don't know where I've been because I didn't even know that people had pink desk. And I was really like, okay, do I get this pink desk? Do I get a white desk? Do I stay neutral? Should I be more like, quote unquote, my age and just get like sophisticated desk? And I was like, you know what? You know what I like? I like the pink desk. So also, I do have to add this because I'm not one of those people who has like huge work. And if I did, I'm not sure that the bedroom would be the best place for me to have my studio. I do have to add that because if you're getting a space or if you're making a space and you're not thinking about what medium you use, like I'm not sure that it's going to be the best thing for you. But again, like that would be your obstacle, for instance, right? Like you make big paintings. So in my case, I draw. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. Even though I love my space, even though it's perfect for what it is that I'm doing when I do drawings, even though all those things, I've had different spaces throughout my life, both as a professional artist and just when I was starting out. And I've worked with people, like, I've shared spaces. I've basically like had my own atelier boutique at one point. I've transformed my bedroom, I've transformed my bedroom. I've transformed my living room. I've used an extra room. I've had many situations in which my studio, first of all, my studio has always been part of me drawing and exploring and just, being creative. But my studio has always been, big, and it's always been something that I love, and it's a space that I love to decorate, and it's a space that I love. It's like part of me being an artist. It reflects my work. It reflects my art. In this case, it's small. In this case, I am sharing the space with my husband, which is not the first time I've shared a space with my husband, but it is our bedroom. And he was kind of like, well, just do whatever you want, because to the bedroom, because it's also your studio. And I didn't want to do that. I really wanted to respect his area, his space, hence the black matte wall, like things like that, and I do wish that I had a bigger space. I wish I had more walls. I wish I had bigger windows. I wish that the ceilings were 20 feet high. I basically wish that I had one of those studios that you see in the movies, or the one that you see like on those blogs where people are like, this person's been in this studio since the 60s, and it's like, oh my god, this studio is incredible. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna be like, oh no, my studio is perfect, you should also have this small studio, because it's a small ass studio. But that being said, when I started, I knew that first of all, I wanted to make sure that I had a space to shoot YouTube. And this space is that. It's a small space within a space. So already there, I already knew that's what I wanted. And second of all, I also knew that I wanted to keep things small because I wasn't planning on doing anything big. And I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy with how it turned out. I'm very happy with the choices of the things that I have. I rarely use the word cozy, but when I'm in this space, I'm like, I feel cozy. Probably because there's also a bed, but also because it feels like me. And when I put it together, that was one of the first things that I said. I was like, it feels like me. Everything that I put up feels like me. The pieces are some of my favorite pieces. I have a lot of things that are just very personal to me in this space. And I'm very happy. I'm very happy with it. I'm happy with how it ended up. And this is where I'm going to be shooting YouTube from. So I'm also very excited to see it develop over time and to see how it's going to change. One of the things that is going to change for sure is in my future YouTube videos, you will see better lighting. But like I said, in the meantime, this is the light that I have, and it's not going to stop me from not shooting YouTube videos. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.